Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing an acrylic pour. These are the paints that I'm using. I'm doing white, this Dioxazine purple, brilliant blue, and teal. And that Floetrol that I showed you first was the medium. That little spray bottle was silicone. So I want some cells. And what I'm doing here, and I've learned since now not to use so much Floetrol, but a little bit of paint with a lot of Floetrol goes a long way. So there's a lot the white mix there. I have a little of the silicone in there. I'm mixing it really vigorously. This will give you small cells. If you don't mix it very much, it'll give you bigger cells. But anyway, this is actually the cloud technique, which I'm not really sure how to describe it. It's just kind of, you're going to pour everything into the cup like a normal pour would, and I'm alternating each color with white. I want it to be a white heavy painting with some color accents in it. And yeah, I'll show you here in just a minute. But these colors are good together because they're not going to mix and make brown. And especially with that silicone in there, the silicone kind of helps that everything from kind of mixing together. But there's my main cup there. Everything is being mixed in there. Okay, and so on this 14 by 14 canvas, I'm basically pouring it into a puddle, but I'm kind of shaking it a little bit to kind of give it these little ripples. You can see what I mean. I just pulled a chunk of like hardened paint that was in there, like a goopy paint, so that wasn't in there. But yeah, so I'm doing that, and it doesn't look very white heavy yet, but it definitely will. And then adding some color in the middle because I feel like it wasn't really dark enough kind of in that center area, so I just kind of added a little bit more. But what you do here is you kind of like spread it around in a circular pattern to kind of give it like I don't know, just more of like an open, it's hard to describe. Like I said, the cloud technique is kind of hard to describe, but you can see it kind of makes a cloudy formation there. I've heard people say that they've seen the earth from here, an ice cave, an angel, you know, all kinds of cool things that are popping up out of this. But as it goes, the cells continue to break open and it gets more white. And I'm using this heat gun instead of a torch because it's better than a blow dryer, but it's not as dangerous as a torch. But anyway, after this is all done, I have cats, so I like to line my oven with some plastic wrap, and I'll put this in there. It's the perfect size. And I actually have a double oven, so the one I don't use as often is the one that it goes into. So yeah, I'll put it in there to dry. And it usually sits in there for about 2 or 3 days. And here's the final product. So as you can see, it changed a little bit from when I first poured it, and this is the dry version of it. It looks pretty neat in my opinion. I still have to wait a couple weeks to seal it, and then once I seal it, I will list it for sale on my Etsy site, and you can have this very painting, not just a print. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this acrylic pour. Sorry for such a short video, but yes, I just didn't have a ton to say. I just wanted to kind of tell you how I poured this, and a lot of times with videos I like people to just kind of get on with it, so that's kind of my point here. But yeah, so if you liked this video, just give me a thumbs up, and if you are interested in subscribing, you can click on my initials, and I will see you next time for maybe another pour or another soap thing. We'll see. Anyway, bye.